Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Octalogics. So in previous video we discussed multi-dimensional array. In this video I will discuss a built-in PHP function unshift. So let's get into it. In this tutorial we will learn how to use PHP array unshift function to prepend one or more element to the beginning of an array. Introduction to PHP array unshift function. To prepend one or more element to an array, you use the array unshift function. Syntax will be something like that. Array unshift, then we have array keyword and a reference to that array, and then some second argument parameter, and then we define the data type. So let's discuss this syntax more. Array is an input array and value is the value to be prepend. The array unshift return a new number of element in an array. Note that array unshift function modifies the original array. The array unshift function prepend the element to the input array as a whole. It preserves the prepended elements. Since the array unshift function adds the new element to the beginning of input array, it changes the indexes to start from 0. PHP array unshift example. Let's take some example of using PHP array unshift function. So first example, using PHP array function to prepend one element to an array. The following example uses array unshift function to prepend an element to the beginning of array. So we have an array of permissions in which we have 3 elements: edit, delete, view. Now we want to add a new element. What we will do is we will call the array unshift built-in function. Then we pass the first argument, which will be the array, and then the second argument will be the element which we want to add in this array's first index. So after that, when we will run print our built-in function, you can see the new element is inserted at the 0th index, and the remaining element are shifted further right by 1. First, define an array with 3 elements. Second, prepend a new element to the beginning of the array. Third, show the element of array using the printer function. As you can clearly see, the output new element get the index 0 while the existing indexes change accordingly. Now second, we will see using PHP array function to prepend one element to an array. Example number 2. The following example uses array unshift to prepend 3 element to the beginning of an array. So we have the same array variable of permissions having 3 value: edit, delete, and view. In first example, we insert one element to the start of our permission array, but in this example we will insert 3 elements: new, approve, and reject to the starting of our array. So after calling the array unshift function, we will print the array. So now you can see that the 3 new element that we have inserted into our permission array using array unshift are at first 3 indexes of that array. So you can see at 0th index we have new, and at the 1st index we have approve, 2nd index we have rejected, 3rd index we have edit, 4th index we have delete, and at the last and the 5th index we have view. Basically the first 3 elemented was shifted by 3 because we added 3 new element. If we have to add 4 element, then the remaining element will be shifted by 4. Prepending an element to the beginning of an associative array. So in previous examples we prepend the element using indexed array, but in this example we will see how to prepend new element to an array if the array is an associative array. So in this case we have a color array with the three keys and value red, green and blue. Now if we want to add a black into it, what we will do is we will write the array name and then assign the new value. Then we will use plus and the array name. So what it will do is it will prepend the newly added element to the first of the array, like this. So if you want to prepend new element to the start of the array, if the array is indexed array, you will use array and shift helper function of PHP. These are built-in function. There are also others built-in function, many other built-in function of PHP. But if you want to prepend new element in the associative array, then the code is pretty simple. You just add the new element which you want to add in associative array, then use the plus operator, and then again define the array name. So summary of this video: uses the PHP array prepend function to prepend one or more element in the beginning of an indexed array. So that's all from today's video. In next video we will see PHP array push helper function. So stay tuned for that video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel Octalogics. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye.